My dear child, please pause whatever you're busy with right now and pay close attention to these words. This isn't just some random thing that popped up in front of you. You didn't stumble upon this message by accident. I've guided you here on purpose because something important has happened in the spiritual world, the place you can't see with your eyes. You've been praying for a long time, waiting patiently, and even crying quietly when no one was around. All those moments, you might have thought I forgot about you or didn't care. But that's not true at all. I never forgot. While you were sleeping or going about your day, I was busy working things out for you in ways you couldn't imagine. And now, I want you to hear this clearly. Your situation, that tough case you've been dealing with, it's done. It's closed for good. That heavy pain you've been carrying around like a backpack full of rocks, it's already been taken up to heaven, and I've dealt with it. The delays that made you feel hopeless and tired, I've stepped in and said no more. I saw everything, the unfair things that happened to you, the people who walked away when you needed them most. I watched how you kept trying to hold on to your faith, even when inside you felt like you were falling apart, and nobody noticed. That's why I'm acting now. I'm not here to punish anyone, but to set free what was stuck and held back from you. I'm taking away that heavy load from your shoulders. I'm opening doors that were locked tight before. What you thought was the end of the road, like everything was over, was actually just me getting you ready for something better. And now, my child, the waiting time is finished. There are so many things I've seen in your life that you never said out loud to anyone. Those late nights when you fought battles in your mind, trying to stay strong. The times when your hands shook because you were holding back tears or fear. The quiet spots where you let the tears fall with no one to see or comfort you. People around you probably thought you were okay, smiling on the outside, but I knew you were sinking under all those heavy questions you kept to yourself. You wondered why nothing seemed to change, no matter what you did. In the darkness, you whispered, "How much longer do I have to wait, Lord?" It might have felt like I wasn't answering, like silence meant I wasn't there. But I was busy writing down the final decision, preparing to set you free. I don't rush because of pressure from anyone. I move when it fits my bigger plan, my purpose for you. And you, my loved one, were never out of my mind. You were just being shaped and made stronger for a promise that's too big and important to come too soon. If you believe that I saw your hidden struggles, remember this. Don't think my quiet times mean I'm gone. When you felt all alone, like everyone abandoned you, I was right there, closer than the air you breathe. When you asked why the answers took so long, it wasn't because you didn't deserve them. It was me putting every little piece in place so that when things finally happen, no person can say they made it work. I was guarding your blessing from anyone who might try to mess it up. You can't see everything I see. You don't hear the secret talks people have about you when you're not around. But I do. I heard them all. And I knew that if I gave you what you asked for too early, it might get ruined by people who don't belong in your story. So I waited. I held back not to hurt you, but to keep safe what's truly yours. If this waiting time suddenly makes sense to you now, know that this message isn't random. It's like an official notice from me that everything is settled in the spiritual realm. Whatever was hanging over your head, making life hard, it's resolved. The weight is gone from my records in heaven. That person who tried to control or change your future in a bad way, their power over you is taken away. That repeating problem that felt like a test that never ends, it's over. The same people who thought you'd stay stuck forever are going to see you move forward fast, like a car speeding up on an open road. They won't get how things change so quickly because I'm going to give back all the time that was taken from you. If you believe I'm restoring what you lost, hold on to that thought. And when it starts happening, my child, it won't be slow or hidden. It will be like I pushed a big button in heaven, and suddenly doors that were locked tight will swing open without you even trying hard. You won't have to explain yourself to anyone. You won't need to defend what happened or who you are. The changes in your life will be so clear that everyone sees them. Those who doubted you, who thought you weren't meant for big things, will have to admit that my help is with you. If you're ready to accept what's already planned for you, think about this, my beloved child. You didn't notice how many times I stepped in to help you without you knowing. There were nights when bad plans were set against you, like traps in the dark, but you woke up safe and sound. There were secret meetings in the spiritual world to slow you down, to make your heart confused, to wear you out so you'd forget your true self. But I stopped them all. You might have thought things were too quiet, like nothing was happening. But that quiet was me shutting down those bad plans before they could grow. You weren't left behind. You were kept safe. You weren't pushed away. You were guided to a better path. You weren't ignored. You were saved for something much bigger. Even when the world looked at you and thought not much was changing, like you were stuck, I was getting ready a breakthrough so strong that it would erase all doubts, even the ones in your own heart. I closed your case not to stop the fight, but to start the healing and fixing. Now, I'll show you that I was never late. I was just setting things up so perfectly that no one can undo it. You won't have to explain to people who didn't try to understand you. I'm taking away the need for you to get approval from those who didn't see your value when all you gave was love, faith, and being true. The people who made you feel small in secret will now see me lifting you up where everyone can watch. The new time you're stepping into isn't just a prize for making it through hard days. It's what happens naturally when you stay true even under stress. You didn't turn against me when things were tough. You didn't blame me when I seemed quiet. You stayed put. You kept going. And now you'll understand what I meant when I whispered, "Hold on a bit more. I'm not done yet." This is where your pain turns into a stage to stand on. This is where your tears become a story to share. This is where the weights become openings to new things. You're not the same as before, when you begged for answers months ago. You've changed. You've become kinder where you needed to show mercy. You've gotten tougher where courage was required. Now, the you I've been shaping is ready for the future I've been guarding. They don't know the price you paid to stay silent when you could have argued back. They didn't see the nights you let go of hurts even when your heart wanted fairness right away. But I did. I saw your self-control. I watched how you carried yourself. I noted every time you let me handle the fight instead of jumping in. Because of that, your name is being mentioned in places you haven't gone yet. Favor is coming your way. The heavy blame is lifted, and heaven has said you're free. The case is closed, not just in spirit, but in ways you'll see soon. In your friendships, your money matters, your inner calm, everything will shift. You won't be the one wondering if I remembered you anymore. You'll be the example others point to, asking, "How did things turn around so fast for you?" And you'll smile, not bragging, but in quiet wonder, knowing it's simple. I never left. I kept working. I just waited for the right time so the world could see what I've always known about you. If your heart connects with this deeply, like it's from your own life, say to yourself that you waited and now you're ready. Let heaven hear you agree. Let any negative forces see you're still here, with faith, humility, and hope. My child, I saw you right at the edge of giving up. Not because your faith was gone, but because you were so worn out. The exhaustion that goes deep into your soul, making even prayers feel empty. I watched you help others while wondering who would help you. There were times you told yourself maybe what you hoped for wasn't for you. But I couldn't let you stop, because what's coming isn't just a good thing. It's a special job I have for you. You weren't made to fit in with everyone else. That's why some things didn't work out where others succeeded easily. That's why you face delays in spots where others moved ahead without trouble. It wasn't me punishing you. I was making a unique path just for you, one that needs only your willingness to follow, not showing off. I didn't expect you to be strong all the time. I just needed you close to me. And you were, even when it felt like I was far away. Even in the quiet, when you wondered if I'd change my mind, you stayed. That's why I'm moving now. The case is closed because you trusted me, even with reasons to leave. Don't compare your schedule to others around you. You weren't meant to follow the group. I kept you out of sight on purpose because what I'm doing needs private time to prepare, not everyone's eyes on it. You've asked why it hasn't happened yet. But if I'd given it earlier, you'd have tried to handle it with an old version of you that still wanted people's okay, that needed cheers to feel secure. But now I see a calm sureness in you, a strength from being supported by me, not from being noticed. You've learned to listen without hurrying, to let go without anger, to wait without getting bitter. That's the growth I wanted. So your next part of life won't come from desperation. It'll come from being in the right place with me. The people I send won't mix up who you are with what you do. The doors I open won't make you prove anything. The good things coming will be clean, not traded for, not forced, not tied to bad feelings. You won't bring old shame into this. I've taken it away. I've wiped it clean. The case against you, in spirit, feelings, relationships, it's shut, locked by my kindness. Now, I need you to believe it, even if things look the same outside. Even before you see proof, believe I'm the one who finishes what I start. What I began in you, even in your hardest times, wasn't an error. I didn't misjudge how strong you are. I didn't miss your timelines. I didn't ignore your cries. I was getting ready a rescue so complete it not only lifts you but changes your life forever. Others will see you rise, not for your fame, but to know I still act, I still talk, I still fix what's almost broken. If you know deep inside this is your sign, say to yourself that you still believe. Let it be your deal with heaven, your answer to fear. My child, there's a reason some people couldn't stay. No matter how hard you tried to hold them, I let them go not to hurt you, but to keep you safe. Some connections looked good to others, but were pulling you down in hidden ways. I saw you try to keep peace while your inner self broke under loads I never meant for you. Some spoke nicely about you in front of people, but secretly didn't like your purpose. You felt it but doubted yourself. But it was me, taking away bad influences that didn't fit your future. What I'm building needs real match, not just sticking together. If you'd stayed tied to those who didn't respect your spirit, they'd think they owned part of your success without earning it. That's why I separated. Not to leave you alone, but to make room for true friends who protect your calm, who give without expecting back. The case on fake help is closed. You'll walk with those who see you as I do, protected, picked, special. There's also a reason doors closed hard when you thought they'd open. You did everything right, prayed, followed, even went without food to focus. Still, it ended. You asked why I'd lead you there if it wouldn't work. But I don't waste side paths. What you saw as failing was me filtering out bad stuff. That spot, chance, or tie brought out things in you that needed to come up, like loving through pain, bravery to leave when staying was easy, readiness to begin again instead of settling. I never meant that time to label you. It was to form you. Now, you're smarter, sharper in spirit, better at hearing me in mess. What's next won't need pushing. It'll need quiet. You won't force doors. They'll know you. They'll open to what I've put on you, not your list of skills, not your name, but you're following me. When it happens, it'll feel like calm, not stress. There are good things I've hidden, not because you didn't earn them, but the setting wasn't safe. Some I saved for a grown-up you, one who doesn't beg for value, doesn't shrink to fit, doesn't fear alone because you know I'm always there. Now that you're this way, those things will come. It'll seem quick, but it's been building. My child, you're not behind, not bad luck, not delayed. You're on my clock, and it's perfect. If this touches your inner self and you feel the change, say the delay protected you. Because now, delayed things are free, broken things fixed. My child, I know you've doubted your own prayers, wondering if they reached me. You think back to bold asks, brave beliefs, no change. Did you mess up? No, this isn't punishment. What felt like being left was holy learning. You weren't just waiting, you were growing. I needed deeper roots before showing growth above. If I'd answered fast, you'd think power was in words, not trust. But your trust, coming back to me even unchanged, moved heaven. Your faith wasn't pretend just because doubt came. Real faith shone when you believed shaking. That's why I'll reward not just wins but toughness. You didn't fake strength. You took mine. Now, you'll see I heard you. I timed it so even bad forces say it's me. The road wasn't for quickness, but steadiness. Not short wonders, but lasting change. The kind that holds under weight, doesn't need cheers. I made something forever in you. That's why crowds left, quiet stayed. I changed not just outside, but your inner stance. No more fear slave, shame chain, validation dance. I closed cases on lies. I broke false self-chains. Now I'll lift you before doubters, not pride, but plan. They'll see I was with you when none stayed, my marks on delays. When they ask how you stand, say grace kept you when nothing did. No more recognition fight. I send proof through doors none shut, calm where fear was, joy where sad rooted. No survival living. I move you to steady, world can't give, but knowing I settled it. Case closed. Free, fixed, safe in me. Enemies' shame tools, I'll use to raise you. If your soul feels truth break, say grace held me. For every senseless hold-on day. Shift is real. Heaven confirms your lone carry. My child, I know being questioned by unseen strugglers, judged by current page without past. You've been misread, misnamed, misused. Still, heart open, loved free, forgave quiet, stood when folding easy. I counted all lone tears, swallowed hurts, quiet yes when tired soul shook. Because I counted private, I'll honor public. Not world credit, heaven identity. You're not their words, past shrink, survival self. You're mine, marked, chosen. I close book on false tags rewriting my story. You asked if they know suffering. They don't need to, I do. They're when voice broke praying, when gave up love to obey, when silent not uncaring, but wordless. Because you let me strong when weak, I'll show grace lift. No self-promote. Angels arrange match, right folks, time, spots. I wrote, confirmed. No critic, enemy, memory undoes heaven final. My justice no revenge, restores balance. Doing that, scale even, weight off, peace over confusion spots. No chase clarity. I bring it, not words, results. Wait not waste, weaving future unimaginable early. Now ready carry, strong hold without break, steady walk no rush. If heart soaks like dry rain, say he's balancing scale. Divine justice quiet, precise, peace swaps pain suffer spot. My child, you've grown quiet, strength world can't gauge. Others shouted wins, you private wept, kept walk. Others cheered unearned, you still asked wisdom, no shortcuts. I saw knights give up want, not weak, tired strong no help. With heaven power, say endurance noticed. Faith through frustrate moved me more than loud. Others volume belief, you consistent prove. Not perfect, real. Didn't pretend unshaken, held trembling. Devotion forged fire. People think you stuck past they mind made. But I unfold greater hidden. Every no redirect, delay shield, end gentle stop deeper hurt continue. I know you didn't get then, question tears why stripped no explain. Removing access, elevation needs clear. Couldn't carry past people. Couldn't tie dull cycles. Couldn't places minimize peace maintain. Interrupt familiar birth miracle. Case closed not judge, announce. No emotional debt, apologize light, shrink survive. Expand territory spirit, feel, relate. New chapter no old shadow. Burned past plan, build new. Feel different, grounded, focused. World not caught transform, heaven has. Alignment starts. Doors open no imposter feel. Rooms welcome no outplace. Not perform, place. If soul nods tear agree, say refined not rejected. Declaration replace doubt. Coming not delayed, on time. Come close, hear heart full. No said behind doors, reduce moment, rumor, mistake. No blamed they no courage confront self. Not their claim. Mirror showed empty, jealousy, control fear. Instead honor, rewrite character. Seen unread pages, walked valleys, stood silence. I declare not broken, becoming. Not too much, divine love reflect stand after drop. Didn't no cost stay kind cruelty around. Didn't see soul battle grace over revenge. Oil from press. Disappoint, silence, loss. Anointing no fake. Others ahead you held. Doors close pray threshold. Not time count world way, depth. Others seen, you sealed. Not popularity prep, permanence. What do not fleeting break, sustained elevate eternal build. Don't curse delay years, bless. Years taught find dark, worship empty hands, believe hurt. Faith priceless, reward. No miss moment, became moment. No look back not happen, ahead command unfold. Name whisper unstep places. Next no reintro, revelation. Not late, divine time. If speaks grieved silence years, say didn't lose time, gained oil. New truth. Heaven not behind, on time you. If heart knows message you, receive full. Seen long quiet carry, strong no notice. Now walk different, no fear peace, no doubt divine sure. This is the proper ending to our time together today. My child, as you step forward from this moment, carry with you the certainty that your journey has been seen, your struggles honored, and your future secured. The case is truly closed, and what lies ahead is a season of peace, restoration, and unshakable joy. Walk in that truth, knowing you are deeply loved and never alone. If this message has touched your heart and brought you peace, I invite you to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who might need these words today. Your simple actions help this encouragement reach more souls who are quietly waiting for their breakthrough. And if you're moved to go a step further, consider sending a super thanks. Any amount up to $20 means the world and allows this channel to keep creating content that uplifts and reminds you of the love that's always surrounding you. Thank you from the depths of my heart. You are cherished, seen, and infinitely loved. Keep holding on. Brighter days are here.